TJD Movie Reviews, episode 42. We watched Face Off.
I'm Ty.
Jake.
And I'm Drew.
So, Drew, this was your pick, the 1997 film Face Off, starring John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. You want to give us a rundown?
Sure. John Travolta plays Sean Archer, an FBI counter-terrorist director who has long sought after Nicolas Cage, who plays Castor Troy, a known terrorist and just deadbeat criminal, who murdered his son 6 years prior. And they finally catch Castor, and they need to find out where a bomb he needs to find out where a bomb has been hidden that Castor hid, and he's going to blow up the LA Convention Center. But in order to do that, he needs to infiltrate using Castor's face that he took off of him. And Castor wakes up, grabs John Travolta's face, and we have an excellent movie.
Define excellent.
The best of John Woo's career.
Some people might argue Broken Arrow. Or a bunch of other John Woo films.
Pretty much any other John Woo film.
Really? You would pick
No, that's not true, but it's not as great as I remember. It might have just been you're young and stupid, and you're like, oh, that's cool. But it's still kind of that. I still enjoy it. It's just not what it was. It was Citizen Kane to me.
Oh, wow.
Well,
you can't put it up on a pedestal like that, Jake.
Like, I don't know, in terms of, like, stupid action movies in the 90s, you had, like, Con Air, The Rock, like,
so
Broken
all
Arrow
Nick
was
Cage
up there.
Films?
Pretty
Except
much
for
everything
Broken
Nick
Arrow.
Cage did. Yeah, I don't know. It's enjoyable. It's completely over the top and insane gibberish, but that's okay.
That's why it's amazing. Oh.
Amazing.
What jumps out at you?
Well, I won't call it a pro or a con. Nicolas Cage is fascinating to watch.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
You don't know what the hell he's thinking while he's doing these scenes. Like, he'll be low-key one moment and then, like, laughing hysterically and then crying almost. Like he thought too far into it and just didn't know what to do with it, so he just flips the fuck out. Like, emotionally, he's all over the place.
That's the way he is in, like, most of his action films.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, Con Air, I think, is the only one you can say he doesn't, like, go so over the top.
He's pretty reserved in that.
Yeah.
But I just remember watching Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah, that tow truck ride was completely insane.
Dude, he's all over the place in that movie. Like, his performance in that reminded me of Face Off.
Or when he's riding that motorcycle trying not to turn into the rider, and he's, like, just that close-up and everything.
Or when he says, "Merry Christmas, you asshole," or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
He's entertaining. I won't say it's good or bad. It's Nicolas Cage. You're getting Nicolas Cage with this movie.
Yep.
And Travolta is, like, almost there. Like, Travolta's weird, too. Like, he'll go so over the top with, like, a villain or just a weird character that I don't know. He's not as crazy as Nicolas Cage, but he's in the same ballpark.
Well, I think, like, the casting alone, like, having these two guys, like, square off, I'm not going to say face off against each other.
He took the high road.
Yeah, I did. I didn't take the tie road.
Oh. Call it taking the tie road. You've no reaction.
No, he's got
Okay.
he's like, yeah, that's fair.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No, but watching these guys play off of each other, like, and just trying to take their acting to new heights.
It's like Pacino and De Niro.
Oh God, it's amazing.
I feel gross saying that.
What, that Nick Cage and John Travolta
are comparable to that.
Drop De Niro.
You know.
I think they're pretty close. Didn't Nick Cage win an Academy Award?
Yeah.
For this?
Not this.
No.
God, I hope he did.
Academy Award for what the fuck did I just watch?
Yep.
It was Leaving Las Vegas, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
The one where he's a writer and decides to like drink himself to death with Elizabeth Shue.
I would drink vodka off Elizabeth Shue's tits.
Yep.
Just throwing it out there. Get at me, Elizabeth Shue. I
Like-
guess. Because your real life is comparable to the role you played over 20 years ago?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I never saw it. Is it any good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch.
Well,
He's
you are.
literally just drinking himself to death with a hooker.
Yeah. Doesn't she try to like stop him or something?
I mean, not really. That's what's interesting about it. She kind of just hangs out with him. This isn't the Leaving Las Vegas pod.
Well, we're talking about it, but you did mention De Niro and Pacino, and I want to talk about how Travolta and Cage weren't the first picks to be these two. So there was Arnold and Sly Stallone, which I think Jake mentioned how you get past that accent. But
They can't change voices.
no.
They're like so far from one another. Like I can't imagine looking at Arnold and hearing like, yeah, Adrian. That's my Sly.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
No, but the only reason I knew is because you said Adrian.
It's probably,
Adrian.
It's probably better than I can do.
And then, you know.
Paulie's having sex with the meat. Is that Family Guy?
I think so.
Hey, Rock, I'm porking it.
Then you also they thought about Pacino and De Niro, which would have been weird. Because those two guys are definitely not the same body size at all, even back then.
No.
But you get to see De Niro go, but she got a great ass!
I don't think.
And your head is all the way up it!
Or you have Seagal and Van Damme.
That would have been terrible.
That would have been mind-boggling.
Bruce Willis, and who was the other one I said with Bruce Willis? Oh, dang, I forgot. It was Bruce Willis. I know it was Mike. Was it Michael Douglas?
Danny Glover, I think.
No,
Michael Douglas and Danny Glover. Listen here, that would be a scary face-off movie. You just see a black dude with a white face.
I know, that's why I said Danny Glover.
You know what? It reminded me of Oh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they're making like the
Lethal
Lethal
Weapon?
Weapon, yep.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, that's gonna bother me. Yeah, it was Bruce Willis and somebody else too. Oh, dang it. Anyways, are any of those better than?
No.
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 You got the right combo.
At like the best time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think you could do this movie now. Although if they did a sequel, I would totally watch it.
I'm telling you, man, they could totally make it.
And see, I wanted to ask which John Woo film was better, Broken Arrow, because it came out like a year before, or
love Broken Arrow.
Face Off.
Broken Arrow was 96.
I believe so. I've read his filmography, right? Oh, yeah, 96. Yeah,
It's good shit.
it is. After rewatching Face Off, I think I might enjoy Broken Arrow more. Because at least when they use the Wilhelm scream in Broken Arrow, it makes sense.
It's Howie Long flying off a bridge.
Yes.
It's not some guy getting hit by a gurney.
Yeah.
Or falling off a rail or something.
Was that
He
what
didn't
it
even
was?
fall off a rail.
Yeah, he got hit by a gurney.
And just fell on the ground, but they
And
do
then he
the
Wilhelm
Wilhelm scream. I'm like, what? It's not where you use that. And then all the stupid chords you see everywhere in here. Oh, like that one scene with Nick Cage falling through the roof, and you see him grab onto that metal beam, but it's like you obviously see the cord and you just see him kind of just hover there.
Yep.
It's like, all right, yeah. Nick Cage can levitate.
Well, the beauty was even after he had gotten up and was looking back in, you could still see the fucking cord there.
And then when you
And
rolled off,
I don't even know if it was attached to anybody.
just sitting there.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the best shot.
I think John Woo knows, like, his audience. And he's like, nobody will know.
Either that or nobody will care.
But the thing is, I don't think anybody did care, because this film got 92% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Metacritic's 82.
That's way too high. I'm sorry.
IMDb 7.3.
So, here's the general consensus, critic consensus. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage play cat and mouse, and literally play each other against a beautifully stylized backdrop of typically elegant, over-the-top John Woo violence.
Elegant? It's the only word that makes me go,
The doves make it elegant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the small-ass church. Like, for a funeral of an FBI director, you're in a church that fits maybe 20 people on a beach.
He wasn't liked very much.
I guess not. And also, I just like how they take John Travolta at his word when he's like, oh yeah, he died of a heart attack. Which he was dying of a heart attack, but nobody notices the multiple, like, abrasions from him
From when he
punching.
punched him in the back of the fucking spine.
And then the front of the throat. It's like, oh no, that's normal for a heart attack.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of this film is just people ignoring, like, just blatant stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many times did we, like, look at the movie and we're just like, okay, no?
A lot.
Pretty much the entire movie.
I don't know, that whole taking of the face off, they seem to do that pretty well.
What, that scene?
Well, I'm just saying, like, because John Travolta and Nick Cage's face are, like, exactly the same length, like the structure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just fit on perfectly. Like
If I know
puzzle
anything
piece.
about people, it's that all of the faces are exactly the same.
Or the fact that, they literally cut out John Travolta's fat to make him Nick Cage, but then they decided to put it back into Nick Cage to make him John Travolta?
Well, yeah, science.
Science.
Yep, that's how science works.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the most scientifically accurate movie I've seen.
Really?
I mean, I'm not a doctor, I don't know. But something tells me this is a little bit off. Just a little.
Just a little bit. So, biggest question, who portrayed who better? Did John Travolta play Nick Cage better? Or did Nick Cage play John Travolta better?
I don't know. I don't think anybody really played the other one better. I think they just did the villain switch. So it'd be who do you think is a better villain?
Like who acted
Zanier?
Castor Troy better?
Who acted as Troy better?
Cage. Cage for sure.
I don't know. I might go Travolta.
I was gonna say,
To be fair, you only get to see Castor Troy as the villain for like a small portion
20
of the movie.
minutes.
20 minutes. And in that 20 minutes was amazing.
I mean,
Him planting that bomb coming out of the LA Convention Center dressed up as that father and grabbing that choir chick's ass and like headbanging to Hallelujah chorus.
that's just Nicolas Cage, though.
yeah, he would do that if he wasn't even being filmed.
But you didn't see Travolta doing that kind of shit.
Because he was trying to stay
Trying to fit
incognito. Yeah. But you also saw him,
Sexually.
press up on Travolta's daughter. Travolta pressed up on his own daughter.
As the father, let's stress that. It's, as far as she knows, it's her dad coming into her room and going, Jamie, you got something I need.
Yeah.
and then kind of pressing up against her, and she even has a look like, is my dad about to fuck me?
Yeah, because she's only in her panties, too. And shirt, but...
And then he grabs her cigarettes, and she's like, those aren't mine. And he's like, I won't tell Mom if you don't.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
That's the worst line in the whole movie. Come on, Papa's got a brand new bag.
The song?
But it redeems itself at the end when he says, wait, what happened at the end? Wait, Papa had a brand new bag at the end, too. Oh, no, here's what... Okay, this... I just remembered it. This is...
Did you just come?
Yeah, I did. This is Jake's scene of this movie. I'm going to throw it out right now. At the end, he says it again. Papa's got a brand new bag when he's taking her hostage, and he licks the side of her face.
Oh, yeah.
Travolta does. What the fuck,
No,
dude?
no, that's not what he says. He goes, I'm going to get me a whole lot of peaches, and then he licks her face.
Yeah.
He said something about Papa had a brand new bag, too.
No, he said something.
You want to see what's
something
in
about
Papa's
peaches.
bag?
I think he does say you want to see what the...
Oh, yeah. He goes, you want to see what's in Papa's bag? Peaches. A lot of peaches.
A lot of peaches, and then he licks her. Yeah.
Peach. I could eat a peach for hours. Why is that the most memorable line from this movie?
I think it's I want to take his face off. It's the most memorable line in this film. But
I like the peach line.
I don't know. The peach line's like, it stuck with me.
Or
millions of peaches, peaches for free, millions of peaches.
No, that's an amazing song.
What about the line? If you suck my tongue, will you be grateful?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good Cage impression. Are you Nicolas Cage?
Thank you.
Oh, you know Nicolas Cage's hair is actually an eagle.
An eagle?
Yeah. Look it up.
Look it up right now?
Go ahead. I'll keep talking.
What the fuck is this gonna be?
Oh, you'll see. Still, personally, I think Travolta, even though, yes, it is, very limited for Nick Cage, I just like how Troy is, while Travolta does him. You still see his outbursts and his zaniness every so often, but, his cooler demeanor and trying to fake people out, I think, works better.
I would honestly say that you can't compare them. It's like apples to oranges.
Oh my god.
Yes!
You know?
What did you type in so the listener can type it in and see the picture that you're currently looking at?
You gotta go to Google and type Nicolas Cage eagle hair.
Is it the first hit?
Yep.
Awesome.
My hair is a bird, your argument is invalid.
You're welcome, listener.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I don't know what I expected typing that in. I mean, that was pretty much it.
That it was an eagle on his head.
Yeah.
Because that was, I think, from, Knowing or something like that. And he had that weird hair. Because Nick Cage is balding.
You can see the future or something.
I think so. Same with Next. It was the same movie, except one dealt with, the whole world dying.
What about Bangkok Dangerous?
Actually, that was that same haircut, too. Did you just shudder?
Yeah. Just when you're going bald, just shave your head. Just let it go. You think anybody would actually a bald Nicolas Cage would be
scary?
A little scary, yeah.
Oh,
the hair makes him relatable.
Can you imagine him acting opposite John Malkovich in Con Air as if he was bald?
No. He needed that wig.
It was a wig?
It should have been a wig. Are you serious?
You sure he didn't just not cut his hair for a year?
A year? A year? How fast did your fucking hair grow?
I don't know. I don't measure it.
Do you grow I don't know, maybe 6 inches in a year? That's just a guess.
Wasn't his hair down to his fucking waist in that movie?
I thought it was shoulder.
Shoulder?
Yeah.
I thought he had the long fuck it. This isn't the Con Air hair podcast.
It should be though.
The Con Air hair.
Con Air hair. We don't deserve a pod. Like
we don't deserve a public forum.
this is so garbage right now that I would turn it off and probably throw my phone into a toilet.
I just went to Google and typed in Con Air hair. I'm fucking done.
Pros and cons, fuckers.
Oh yeah, why don't we get into those?
Yeah. I've already given my fucking scene. Let's get this going.
I want to see this Con Air hair.
No, I did it accidentally because we were talking about it. Anyways, I'll give a pro since nobody's given a pro yet. The action,
Yeah.
It's passable.
I like the action scenes.
Doesn't always make sense, but that's part of John Woo's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you're in a gunfight, you don't want to twirl like a ballerina. You probably want to keep your gun aimed at the person you're trying to fucking shoot.
Yeah.
Or if you stop to pick up a guy in a helicopter, how do you end up all the way down the runway?
Chasing a plane.
Yeah, chasing a plane that's going full speed.
That's bad continuity.
Yes, very bad. Or how do you not hit somebody who's right next to you, but you shoot 500 yards in front of you and like kill 5 guys like nothing?
Maybe he's farsighted?
Is that how that works?
I don't know. Isn't it backwards?
I
So if
don't-
you're nearsighted, you see far away. Shitty. Because you see everything near well. I'm not an optometrist.
Either am I. I
Okay.
don't know either.
It's the same reason stormtroopers never hit Luke or Leia or Han or Chewie.
Hey, one of them hit Leia.
It's true. And that guy deserves Employee of the Month. Low standards were set.
Con, the kid swap in this.
It's so fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
that- like, I don't know why he thought, it would be a good end to this story is if I replaced the main protagonist's son, his dead son, with the villain's son.
Mm-hmm.
Because, that'll fill the void in your life. I don't need that scar anymore.
If you saw, which, by the way, he gets rid of the scar, but...
Because he replaces it with a new son.
Yeah. But wouldn't he just be reminded, yeah, your father killed my son?
Sequel, I'm telling you.
I mean, what if the kid grew to look exactly like Nicolas Cage?
Well, there was like fan theories I saw on the IMDb Tribune that the kid came about in a threesome between Sasha, who was Nick Cage's wife, Nick Cage, and the brother, Dietrich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why would that be a fan theory?
Because the way the brother-sister kiss, so the son might not actually be Nick Cage's. It might be Dietrich's son.
So it's an incest baby.
Yes.
Hey, you guys!
They have to keep him locked in the basement.
What the fuck was that about, by the way?
What?
The incest, like...
She, literally, what's her name? Who played...
Gina Gershon?
Yeah, she said that they went for it because they were already an awkward... Like, their characters were already somewhat awkward. So they thought, why not do it and, like, just totally commit to being awkward?
Wait, so this wasn't a part of the script? This was just them going...
Yeah, well, whoever played Dietrich, he was given, like, free reign by John Woo to kind of just do his lines. He was like, they didn't really write him down. He just was kind of given free reign.
So they didn't get a pass from John Woo to be like, yeah, incest, go for it.
They literally were like, fuck it, we're brother-sister, but we're gonna be fucking anyway.
Yeah, that's why there's that fan theory that it actually might be the son of Dietrich.
I'm telling you, you want a sequel? Bring Nick Cage back, make him the son, have him face off against John Travolta again.
They're too old now. Like,
are they though?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Nick Cage could
be
pull
action
it, but
stars.
Nick Cage could still do it, but not
Because Nick Cage needs that money.
Yes.
Stallone is still doing Rambo movies.
That's Sylvester Stallone, dude.
If Stallone can do it,
with his
Cage
exotic,
and Travolta can do it.
Fucking Stallone's got all that exotic, stuff he can import to help him out.
Steroids.
Allegedly.
Russian horse steroids.
And
Allegedly.
And then Peyton Manning's wife's shit got mixed up with his.
He was supposed to get Papa John's pizza next thing.
Allegedly.
Stallone's like, hey, what's this? I can't do a Stallone.
Oh. Yeah. Can you do a Peyton Manning?
Sex with the beat.
Oh.
Peyton Manning is just another Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, threw the football.
He can talk better than Stallone.
Got a huge fucking forehead. Yeah, he can. Can't play football better than Stallone.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
He can't feel his hand. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
Strangers for life.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Rob.
What a treat. Gotta get myself some nerve damage.
If we didn't call the episodes by the movie title, that's what we should have named the episode.
Strangers for life.
Oh.
I got a con. This movie's long as fuck.
It's 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Which really isn't that long compared to most movies we watch. But yeah, it did feel a little bit long.
For some reason, this movie feels long. Like,
no, it does. I agree.
and it's not necessarily that it's boring. Like, it's not a boring movie. It moves at a relatively good pace. It's just, I just think it runs long. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you feel like, holy shit, I've been watching this forever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not forever, but
I was gonna say that plane sequence is way too long.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The one that it reminded me of like Fast and Furious. I think it was 7, where like the plane would have needed. I think they said like, what was it, like over 100 miles of actual runway for the amount of time it takes at the speed the plane is going.
Get out of here with your logic, Ty. John Woo's not interested.
I mean, Jim Carrey could catch a airplane on a runway in a
stair car.
One of those stair cars.
He's Jose Canseco.
What about Jose Canseco?
I said he's Jose Canseco.
I'm Jose Canseco. What a terrible thing to be.
Jose Canseco?
Yeah.
Because he did steroids?
He's a fucking asshole.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true too. There's no allegedly about either of those.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Alright, pros, cons. Incest? Is that a pro?
Or is it a con? In like real life, it's a con. In this movie?
Okay.
Who knows?
Well, I'm glad I know how you feel on that topic. Types like incest movies? Yeah.
There was a wrong, it was a wrong turn that there's an incest scene between two siblings, and it is the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. It was like one of those direct-to-DVD wrong turn sequels. And I was watching it, and they kill one of the girls because the sister was mad at the brother looking at her all sexually. So she scalped the woman, and so then she put it on her head, and then the brother fucked her while she's wearing the scalp.
I mean, this sounds like Tuesday.
Okay, Bison.
Just sounds like another Tuesday in the well.
Not in the well. Not in the well. Oh my god. Not in the well.
On top of the well?
Jake's tearing the well down. He's hanging the hooks up. He's done.
Well, wait, shouldn't the hooks already been hanging?
I needed the hooks to tear the well down.
Oh.
They give me inspiration. Jesus Christ. Not in the well. I don't even know how to clean it up.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna have to just leave it.
Oh.
Thanks for throwing me under the bus. You know, in the well. You had to say in. God damn it.
I meant on the well.
Oh, there you go.
Wait.
I'll magically clean up all that audio. I'm retired. No more wells.
Don't you mean I'm retired?
Yeah, I'm retired.
Oh, but a pro in this film is the drug use. Yeah. I'm kidding. I just wanted to see your eyes. You're like, what?
You know, I didn't expect that.
No, for Nick Cage having to not be Nick Cage, like his whole, above and beyond, like, freakouts, I think he does a good job as Travolta. Like, they do some of those mannerisms. While I'm thinking about that, the hand thingy that Travolta / Cage does in this film.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to put it simply, for the viewers that haven't seen, he basically drags his hand down somebody's face, like a loved one's face.
Your fingertips.
Yeah, you just kind of gently caress, like a limp hand down the face.
Yeah. But they keep doing it, and it's never not fucking weird.
It's unsettling.
But as I said during the movie to Jake, I mean, what he wanted to do, rub his ball sack across their face. I mean,
it'd be less distracting. I'm so used to it.
Wait,
that's my other Tuesday. It's a bi-weekly thing.
Wait.
Like, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
One's Incest Tuesday, the other's Ball Sack Tuesday.
They're bi-weekly. They switch off.
Although one time I mixed them up, and it was really fucking awkward.
Oh my god!
He's lost it.
Oh god, that's terrible. All right, anything more about Face Off?
Sounds like it reminds me of my family reunion.
No, mine aren't as eventful as yours, I guess.
No, we're just more friendly. Allegedly. Is this a podcast?
Well, it's supposed to be.
Well, if it'll make you feel right at home, I can drag my nutsack across your face.
It puts me at ease.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I hope our listeners are as immature as we are.
I mean, if you don't know what you're getting into by now.
I mean, we are 40 episodes in. I think they know.
Oh, shit.
We just had a new listener jump into this episode. And he's like, do I call the FBI?
Oh, shit.
No FCC regulations on us.
That was a good laugh. I needed that.
Okay. Well, back to Face Off.
Do we got budget information for this movie?
Yeah, it was $80 million. It made. Let me pull it up. A bunch. It made 245.7.
Wow.
Yep. Triple its money back.
What's the last movie that John Woo did?
They did? Oh, I had just clicked on his name, damn it. It was a while ago. But
I was gonna say, I don't remember the last time I saw a new John Woo film.
Oh, he did The Crossing in 2014 and The Crossing 2 in 2015. But I've never heard of those.
Who's in The Crossing?
It looks to be an all Chinese or
Okay.
Japanese film.
Oh. Went back to his roots.
Yeah. The last American film that I know he did is Paycheck.
Never saw it.
Back in 2003. Ben Affleck, Uma Thurman. Yeah. It was okay. Not great.
Like most 2003 era Ben Affleck.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got a question for you guys. So, Travolta, looking like Nick Cage, is thrown into a weird predicament where he's trapped in a prison and has to get out. And has to do some questionable things in order to get out of said prison, like killing a bunch of people.
Oh, I thought he had to, like, drop the soap or something.
That's not questionable in prison.
That's actually pretty commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
So I've heard.
Allegedly.
So my question is if you guys were in Travolta's shoes, would you have any reservations or hesitations about killing people to get out of a Alcatraz-style prison?
Well, see, the thing is, he doesn't kill them. He aims for, like, an arm or a leg. He goes to just incapacitate.
Okay, even if... I thought he killed somebody. But
I thought he did,
even
too.
if he didn't kill anybody, later on in the movie, he's killing SWAT guys.
Yes. Then he had... But if you watch, if he does, he's not, like, truly aiming for their heart or anything. But he, like, a couple times you see him shoot a guy in the shoulder. Or he shoots him in the knee. So that, you know, which might ruin their career, but at least they're still alive.
Well, we're not debating the morality of him. We're saying if you
You
had
had-
to kill somebody...
If I had to, like, in this situation, trying to get out because you're trying to save not only yourself, your family, but a shit ton of other people it could affect, I would have reservations, but I would do it if it was necessary.
Yeah, I don't want to get raped in prison. So I'd kill people.
Okay.
Just in prison,
Yeah.
so you can be raped anywhere else.
Oh, I thought you went the other way with that.
Dude, that's a loaded question.
I would just kill people in a prison. No, I don't want to be raped anywhere.
Anytime I mention prison, I've noticed that.
That we talk about rape.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you do in a prison?
Smoke cigarettes.
Play cards, work out.
Dig
Great.
tunnels.
I was gonna say great chess
Yeah,
pieces.
if you're Andy Dufresne.
Did you say Randy?
I know, Andy.
I thought he said Randy Dufresne.
Yeah, it's Andy's brother.
Oh, yeah, he gets drunk all the time and shoplifts. Just like Dennis's brother, Randy.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot about him.
We haven't mentioned him since Little Giants.
He had a sex tape.
Randy Quaid has a sex tape?
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
tell
not
me.
glad that I know.
Don't tell me you
He
watched
watched
I've
it.
seen it.
Oh my god!
Why the fuck aren't we watching that right
Here's
now?
what's even more messed up. I watched it for him. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I don't remember why the fuck I watched it. I think I was drunk.
It was Randy Quaid in China.
Oh no.
Leslie Jones.
I think it's one of those I heard about it and I'm like, that can't be real.
And then you found
And then about 2 seconds in, you're like, no, this is real.
And then an hour later, Jake's like, I'm done.
And you're like, it's still real.
Oh.
I'm done.
It starts with Randy going, "Hey Clark, can you help me with something?"
Yep. I was gonna say he's Uncle Eddie.
Yep.
I mean, he's basically that character in real life.
Allegedly.
Oh. We use that word so much, I'm beginning to think we forget what it actually means.
Yep.
Oh.
I still know what it means.
Yeah. But, what about you, Drew? You did say whether or not you would.
Oh, I totally would. I mean, if you're an FBI agent and some guy's raping your wife and who knows what to your daughter.
Can you rape the willing, though?
Yeah, she kind of was willing. And when you look back on it, yes, it was probably considered rape because he was
acting under false pretenses.
That's a pro, by the way. Okay, let me...
No. Okay.
Context-wise, that sounded really bad. No, I was going to say it's a pro, it's a good villain. Like, you can understand why he hates this guy completely.
Well, he also killed his son.
Well, yeah, he killed your son, and he's kind of fucking your wife with your face. Well, not with your... Yeah, he's face fucking your wife. Jesus Christ. Fucking bunch of 10-year-olds. Yeah, laugh it up, Ty.
Face fuck the sequel.
That has to be a Triple X parody, right? Face fuck?
I don't know. I don't see as many of them as you do, I guess.
Starring Randy Quaid.
Hey, Clark, I want to fuck his face.
Off. This might be the stupidest fucking pod we've ever done.
We could be rich, though, if we made this.
Just gotta get Randy Quaid to sign on.
Randy Quaid doesn't give a shit anymore.
I bet we can get John Woo to direct it.
I mean, he's not doing anything over here lately.
Oh, God.
What about his brother, Jeff Woo?
Just imagine Woo being like, shove a dove in his ass.
No, you gotta save that for the
climax.
For the money shot, then the dove's release.
You just see ejaculation in like one dove flying across a bedroom. And then you're like, why is the oh, it's John Woo. Okay.
I could fuck a dove for days.
Oh my God. What is it about this movie that made this happen?
I don't know. We started off so innocent.
You mean like the pod as a whole? Or
No,
just this one.
This one.
Oh.
It always starts that way. And then just descends into depravity.
Oh.
I didn't think it would be talking about coming on doves.
Obviously you don't know this pod very well.
But now that I think about it, I'm a little proud of us.
Always willing to push new boundaries.
Yeah.
Con doves.
You don't like the doves?
They're in every John Woo film.
It's
Hell, they're in the desert in Broken Arrow and I even think a dove shows up.
That's like saying con any Michael Bay movie explosions.
That's true. But really, they're in the desert and a dove shows up in Broken Arrow.
They were in a desert?
Yes, they're in like Arizona.
Yeah, it was like a national park, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At least the doves belonged there.
In the desert?
In Face Off.
Oh.
Yeah.
In a church?
Well, but they were on the beach.
Is that like a dove's natural
I
habitat?
have no idea what dove's natural
Is a
habitat.
dove a beach bird?
I don't know. All I know about doves is from John Woo and Prince.
I mean, what more do you need to know?
And that there's also, they make chocolate, I guess, too.
Doves make chocolate? What are you
Dove.
talking about? Oh,
The
Dove
company that makes chocolates.
Wow, you really fucking confused me for a minute there.
Dude, it's Ty. I knew the second it came out of his mouth where he was going with it. You gotta stay on your toes around Ty.
They make chocolate.
I think I broke Jake.
I don't know where to go from here.
Oh
It's
my
been
God.
so erratic.
It has. So I know we talked about our favorite Nick Cage films before, I believe. Like
Have
way
we?
back. I thought we did.
I don't remember that conversation.
I thought we did during Ghost Rider.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
Well, as a refresher, if we had to pick a favorite Nick Cage film, what would it be?
Wicker Man.
Oh my god.
That is bullshit.
Wicker Man is fucking ridiculous. You get to see Nicolas Cage punch somebody in a bear costume. You get to see him punch a lady in the face. You get to see him scream, "Ah, the bees," and be terrible. Like, he's... Yeah, that's a fun movie to watch.
But
it's not my favorite Nicolas Cage
I was going to say,
movie.
that's not a good Nick Cage
I'm trying to
film.
think of, like... I like Snake Eyes. That's Brian De Palma. I like that a
I
lot.
was going to say, I either saw 9mm or I saw Snake Eyes. But
Snake Eyes was the boxing one.
okay, I saw 9mm then. Or 8mm, whatever it was.
Mhm.
8mm.
I think it's 8mm.
For me, I'd probably say either... I'd probably say it's a tie between Raising Arizona and The Weatherman.
I've wanted to see Raising Arizona. I've never have. I know what it's all about. I just never.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I want to see Moonstruck, with him and Cher.
Never saw it.
Yeah.
I agree with The Weatherman, though. That's a good movie.
That's a good movie. A lot of people don't know about that movie.
What? I think it's called It Could Happen to You.
Never heard of it.
I think it's Isaac Hayes is in it.
Really?
What's her name? Oh, gosh, dang it. Oh, she has a really annoying voice. Kind of like Fran Drescher, but
Oh, Parker Posey?
no,
Jennifer Tilly?
no, but she's Hispanic.
Lisa Lampanelli? Oh, Rosie Perez.
Yes!
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember the girl in it. She's kind of famous. The whole thing is like he wins like $1 million, but like he couldn't pay his tab to this waitress, and so he's like, if I win the he goes, if I win the lottery, I will give you half the money for a tip. And she goes, yeah, sure, whatever. He actually wins the lottery, and so then he gives her half the money while it pisses off his wife, and then the whole thing go through. But they were actually developing a relationship. Him and the waitress, and yeah.
Does a verbal contract even hold up in a court of law?
No,
No.
but he
But
did
for movie purposes?
he just did it out of the goodness of his heart. He felt it was the right thing to do.
Mm.
So, but I really enjoyed that film, or Con Air.
Yeah, Con Air is amazing.
Yes, and both National Treasures I enjoy as well. But I would watch Con Air over both of them any day.
I like the National Treasure movies.
I mean, they make up a lot of shit, but whatever.
It's a movie. Dude, John Woo's allowed to let people hang from roofs while you can see the wires.
You know, John Woo, probably because of this film, John Woo got to do Mission Impossible 2.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I never saw that one.
It's okay. The action in it's great, but the rest of it's kind of crappy.
It's kind of what John Woo does.
Yeah. I mean, that had like a motorcycle fight that was pretty badass. And then like Tom Cruise had a knife being held literally right above his eye. That was like...
Because he's crazy and
Yeah.
will do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the one with Philip Seymour Hoffman? Or was that...
No,
that's
that was
MI3.
3. That's 3.
Dude, Hoffman's good in that.
Mm-hmm.
Hoffman was great in pretty much everything.
What about Along Came Polly?
Was he in that?
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw it.
He had one good part where he kept trying to shoot a basketball and he's like, make it rain! And it never went in. Other than that, I didn't. I was like, whatever. But, now, John Travolta films.
Broken Arrow.
See, he hasn't seen it, so.
What about you, Ty?
I really love Broken Arrow, but I think I'd put just slightly above it with his performance in The Punisher.
Really?
Yeah. Just his performance. I think Broken Arrow is a better movie than The Punisher, but I like his performance better in The Punisher.
Fair enough. I was going to say Michael or something.
Oh, I forgot about Michael.
Oh, Michael.
Or, what is it, Premonition?
Oh, yeah. Wait, which one's the one with Sandra Bullock? Was she also have premonition?
I don't remember.
She had a horrible film, like, about her. I think she kills her husband or something, but then she doesn't believe she did it. It's weird. Something like that.
Grease.
Grease is a great film.
That's not my favorite.
No.
I do like Grease.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I don't like musicals, but I enjoyed Grease.
Hey, Sandy.
Well, there's a lot of, like, sexual shit I never understood in Grease until I was older.
Have you heard Grease Lightning?
Yeah, I know, but when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this is just fun. And then when I got older, it's like, oh.
There's actual sexual connotations to
Yeah.
that song.
Oh, I got a boner.
I think my favorite John Travolta movie is he's not necessarily even the lead in it. Pulp Fiction.
Oh, damn.
That is a great one.
I've not seen Pulp Fiction all the way through.
You're terrible.
Yeah, you're missing out.
I know. I've been always meaning to sit down and just watch the whole thing, but like I've seen most of it, but just in clips. Like I see major parts, and then I'll leave or something happens, and then I'll catch next time I'm watching a major part, and then I caught most of the story, just individual pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I've only got one issue with that movie, and it's Bruce Willis's girlfriend.
I didn't know he had a girlfriend in that. I just thought
She's French and insufferable.
She's not good.
Is
Everything else is great.
Oh, is it like the whole 9 yards where
Amanda Peet?
Matthew Perry's wife is that Canadian French woman.
Oh no, I don't remember. I just remember Amanda Peet
Being naked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I remember from that.
Yeah.
Matthew Perry was in that? I'm kidding.
I was like, we had the discussion not too long ago because I confused Matt Perry and Matt LeBlanc.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Meh. About the same skill.
Yeah. Famous for the same thing.
Friends.
Yeah. Went on to do nothing.
What about, did any of you either of you see Saturday Night Live? Or not live, Saturday Night Fever?
No. Nope.
No? Because he had that, and then I think he was in the sequel called Staying Alive.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I never saw Staying Alive. I saw most of Saturday Night Fever because my brother used to watch it. He enjoyed that film. So
I thought you were gonna say Hairspray.
oh yeah, he was dragging that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big fat lady in that one.
He was a dragon?
Drag. He played drag in that.
Yeah.
With Christopher Walken.
Walking? Phoenix?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright, pros, cons. How do we feel about this movie?
well, that will be our reviews, but do we want to do our scenes? I know you gave yours.
Oh yeah. Mine's like right at the beginning. It's probably like the first 15 minutes of the movie. Just watching Nick Cage like do his thing, like be Castor Troy, headbanging the Hallelujah chorus, spanking girls on the ass, just being ridiculous. Like if you don't watch this whole movie, watch the first 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking amazing.
You'll kind of know in the first 15 if you're into it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sets the tone.
I enjoyed the so after Nick Cage / John Travolta, so good Nick Cage escapes from prison. He goes back and meets his ex-wife and her brother and that weird thing. But he's recovering there. And so bad John Travolta sends in the FBI and SWAT to take over his brother-in-law or ex-brother-in-law's place. And there's a scene where after the huge gunfight upstairs, they end up in this corridor or in this little foyer, and they just have a talk and everything, like up against this glass, and I love it. It's like, it's like, how about we switch our faces back, we go back to being ourselves, and he just like, I can't
You
take
take it
that.
too much from
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Because I guess then we'll just have to fucking kill each other. It's like, all right. That's a great scene. And then, like, the whole way through to then even bad John Travolta shooting that guy in the head. So, because he's crying over his brother dying, and then Yeah. He's like, why do you care? He's just, the brother of him. And then just, bam! It's like, all right.
Con, that brother.
Yes.
I hate that brother.
Oh. He was annoying as shit. Like, he was supposed to be like one of those... He's so smart, he can't do normal things.
Yeah.
Like, have a normal conversation. Or tie his shoes.
But he seemed almost kind of autistic.
He comes off as like a douchey hipster wannabe smart person.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tone of his voice when he's like, yes, I'm smarter than everyone, but I can't tie my shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Or take my own medication.
He did have one good line though when he is giving up the position of the bomb, so bad John Travolta can save the day, and he's like, you're not. Bad John Travolta's like, you're not the only one with brains in the family. He goes, yes, but now I have the looks. Yeah.
Yep. Great line.
I still think John Travolta probably looks better than that guy.
I mean, I want to punch John Travolta in the face less, so...
And then John Travolta making fun of religion. Because he's a Scientologist, so...
Mm-hmm.
And believes in space monsters and all that, so...
Volcano fairies and...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, believe what you want to believe.
Just not Scientology?
Use whatever tax haven you want.
Jeez.
Just don't come after me.
I think, what is it? Jason Lee just left Scientology.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think Tom Cruise did as well.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I think Tom Cruise left Scientology as well.
He's probably too high profile. I mean, how long's he been getting shit? Like 10 years?
Yeah.
I thought he would have. I thought the church would have wiped him out then if he would have left.
They saw that
too much.
They saw that new mummy and they're like, we don't want anything to do with you.
Yep.
You've kind of fallen off a cliff, so...
Can't even get your IMAX audio.
Oh my god.
Oh. If they were to remake this film now, what actors would this be?
Well, because Hollywood's stupid, it'd probably be Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum.
No, it'd be Kevin Hart and...
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Ice Cube? Yeah, Ice Cube.
Yeah, not Ice-T.
I said Ice Cube, but I pictured Ice-T when I said it.
Well, you're thinking of the Ice Cube inside the Iced Tea.
Yeah. Wow, that's a porn. Nobody's made that.
Dude, maybe you should just quit your job. And
We
go
need to
back.
quit our jobs. Well, actually, we don't. Yeah, you be Ice-T, and I'll be Ice Cube.
So,
You could be like, lemonade! Oh, Jesus Christ. What were we even talking about? Why are we talking about Ice-T and Ice Cube?
I said, what actors now
yeah.
would be in Face Off?
I
What
don't
would
know.
be the dream?
Be Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, Leslie Jones.
Sandra Bullock. And
It'd probably be Amy Schumer and Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
it'd be a slapstick instead of a serious film.
Yep.
But no, if they truly were going to, like, I think they'd do Charlie Hunnam and Tom Hardy.
Charlie Hunnam.
Or did I say the wrong name? The guy from
Sons.
Yeah, I just don't see Charlie Hunnam being in like another movie.
Well, he's in that new King Arthur one with that being done by what's his name? The guy who did Rock and Rolla and Snatch.
Oh, Guy
Ritchie.
Ritchie?
Yep, Guy Ritchie's doing a new King Arthur film, and
Guy Ritchie's doing a King Arthur film?
yep, it looks bad. They've been previews for it. It looks horrible.
It's got to be better than that new Ben-Hur.
Oh gosh, that was awful.
Mm.
But that's who I would see is Charlie Hunnam and Tom Hardy, because they kind of have the same scruff, the same hair, build, so.
Okay.
What did you say?
I said Kevin Hart.
Oh.
And you said Ice Cube, so I guess that works.
I was trying to go more actual realistic, but yeah.
Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
Yep.
Jeez.
I'd watch it. I wouldn't feel good about myself.
but you'd watch
I'd watch it.
That movie would make bank, and you know it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Actually get John Woo, too.
Keanu Reeves and the other guy from Bill and Ted.
The other guy.
Alex Winters.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm surprised you knew his name.
It took me a second. Alright, do we want to... Since I'm the only one who took that question seriously, I guess I'm the only one who's taking this pod seriously.
I was trying to think of people that would go over the top.
Oh. Yeah.
And he said Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, and I think those are perfect. Those are two guys that'll try and outact the shit out of each other.
Mark Wahlberg and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo's too good for it.
Yep.
He'd never do it now. Wahlberg, though, might do it with somebody.
Yeah.
I could see Wahlberg and Hardy. They're both shorter, stockier guys. All right. Well, we've grinded this to a halt.
Yep.
Let's go into our reviews. I mean, not everything can be about Randy Quaid porn, so...
Hey.
It should be.
It could be a hell of a lot better if it was.
Still can't believe you watched that.
I watch everything.
You're the watcher. You're Watu.
I told you, if there's a sex tape, I've seen it. It's not a morbid curiosity. You'll hear something and you're like, yeah.
I got an extra 20 minutes to kill.
It's more like research. Like, I'm a pioneer. I'm taking one for the team.
You're
here.
a pornologist?
Yeah. I'm studying the human condition.
Like, how desperate do they have to be to make this?
Part of it. But then you're like, I have to be more desperate than that because I'm watching it. It's just one of those you hear it's out there. So why the fuck wouldn't you watch it? Because you have respect for yourself?
Yeah. I guess.
Hey, I was curious.
Fair enough.
You're not curious? You don't want to know who it is with him?
No!
You're not at all interested
No!
in seeing what a person looks like that would fuck Randy Quaid on camera. You're interested.
No. Because I'm assuming it's not very good.
I don't even remember. I was watching him the whole time. I'm kidding. Allegedly.
Oh. So was she good? Was she good looking?
I really don't remember. But no, I would imagine not.
Anyways, reviews. Drew.
All right. God, I can't tell you how many times I've seen this movie. You have a couple big name actors in this, other than Travolta and Cage. I can't remember that one gal's name that you said you saw naked. That was a giant slut. Gina, what's her name?
Allegedly, Gina Gershon.
Gina Gershon. Yeah.
It's not like I specifically, like I ran into her at a bar and she's like, "You want to see me naked?" Which the answer would be yes. Today, it still would be.
I mean, she's pretty good looking. And then his Travolta's wife,
Joan Allen.
I love how I have to ask you guys what the names are. But you got the guy who plays Gavin Belson in Silicon Valley.
Mm-hmm.
You got one of the guys who was in Son of Anarchy, one of the gang members.
Yeah, the one with the Chelsea grin or smile or whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, there's not a shit ton, but there's a few.
Oh, Danny Masterson.
Yeah. Danny Masterson, yeah, that's right. Yeah. From That 70s Show. If you guys
Thomas Jane.
Yeah, Thomas Jane.
Margaret Cho's kind of a somebody. The Asian lady.
Yeah. Was that actually Margaret Cho?
Yeah.
Oh. On his staff.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you made shit up, but...
You thought I was being racist as fuck? No, it's Margaret Cho.
Okay.
Check that real quick.
There are a few people in there. I think you get decent acting from Cage and Travolta. I mean, this is Face Off. John Woo action is passable. There's a lot of continuity errors, but I think it's passable to the overall movie. For 2 hours and 18 minutes, I was not bored at all. Like I this movie is genuinely entertaining. Cage could carry the movie on his back if he really wanted to. I'll watch this again and again. I love this movie. It depends on if you're, I don't know, if you're a big John Woo fan or if you like Cage or Travolta. If you don't, it's not the movie for you. I personally like it. I'm entertained by it. I give it an 8.
8?
An 8. We're going by how entertained I am.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm not quite. I was just checking that you said 8.
8, yes.
Wow.
8.
Yeah, I think this is a 90s action classic. Like Drew said, I've seen it over and over and over. There was probably a summer where I watched it once a week, mainly because it was on every fucking day.
On
Like,
USA?
It probably was USA. Because USA just plays the same shit over and over. But, I mean, it was either this or The Craft. Wow, I'm having a moment here. I love The Craft. So many emotions.
Is that the Nev Campbell movie?
Nev Campbell? Was she in that?
I don't think she was in The Craft, but I could be wrong.
No, that was the movie with that one brunette girl.
They're witches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Nev Campbell, though.
I thought it was.
Is Nev Campbell in that?
I'll let Drew research. Anyways, go ahead.
Is this part of the rating? It is. Okay. Yeah, it's a 90s classic. It's John Woo. Like, the acting is pretty good. It's not anything spectacular, but you don't go to a John Woo movie wanting spectacular acting. That's not his thing. Like, you want action, and this movie delivers in every sense of the word. You have nonsensical action movie logic. You have rules that don't make sense in the real world, but it's one of those things you have to suspend all that for some relatively mindless entertainment. It's a funny movie. I think there's parts of it that are genuinely funny, and bizarre and weird, but I kind of like it. It's part of the experience. But I really enjoy this movie. I'd probably give it a 7.
All right. Yeah, I remember seeing this. It was always on USA, so I usually saw the cut edition of it. So there were some parts I didn't remember because they really weren't in the film. But yeah, I always was enamored with this film just because I was like, man, if they actually could do this, how cool would that be? Even though the logic of it is totally asinine.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, and then, like, noticing some of the things from, like, the Super Mario Brothers boots in the prison to the logic that, you know, Nick Cage could change his voice at any time, went back to John Travolta's, and he doesn't. And the whole thing is, too, they're like, this is just temporary, so try not to beat it up. And here's a guy who's now, like, hanging off the side of a speedboat, his face bouncing off the water at, like, 300 miles per hour, but his face holds on, so. But, no, the action is great. Again, yeah, you have two great over actors, and it's great John Woo just lets them do what they do, and that they try to imitate each other. And really, I think it's probably one of Travolta's best films if you don't, like, because, like, Saturday Night Fever is so big because it just was a cultural film. It inhabited the 70s and the disco era. But besides that film, like, and Grease was just a cultural phenomenon because of the musical. But this one, I think it's just the more long-lasting. Like, anybody could pick this up and probably like it. But
You mean Face Off isn't a cultural phenomenon?
no. But it is a really enjoyable, really great film. And I give it a 7.5.
Wow. It was Nev Campbell, by the way.
Yeah, he nodded to me.
I forgot because she doesn't do like anything in that movie.
Does Nev Campbell do anything in any movie?
I don't know. I can't remember her doing anything.
I was gonna say
Scream. That's the one movie where she does stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, stick up for your movie, man. You love that movie.
I love Scream.
I was gonna say it's been years since I've seen Scream.
It holds up.
Well, come on.
What about
94?
Scream 2?
Scream?
Yeah. Or is that later?
I thought it was like 96. You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Did you like Scream 2?
Scream 2, was that the one with Timothy Olyphant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
What about Scream 3?
3 was the one with...
That unknown actor.
Oh, the one that was like her fucking lost brother or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
It was 96.
Oh, so it was right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Scream 3, what was his name? Because I remember seeing him. He was dating Jennifer Garner for the longest time. Not him.
Tyson.
Scott Foley.
Ben Affleck.
Brother, Morgan Freeman.
Scott Foley. Patrick Dempsey was in 3?
You said Ben Affleck, and I said his brother, Morgan Freeman.
Oh. It's a nice callback.
Yeah.
And Jane, Silent Bob were also in 3, weren't they?
Were they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make an appearance.
Well, I don't...
Which is why the monkey shows up in
Jane, Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah, Wes Craven's set, and is wearing the Scream outfit. You don't remember that?
Nope.
Yeah, they wander when they're on the Hollywood filming lot. They get onto Wes Craven's set, and he's filming like Stab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Scream 3 came out in 2000, and then Jane, Silent Bob Strike Back came out in 01.
Well, I literally don't remember any of
Which,
that.
speaking of Kevin Smith, I saw Entertainment Weekly had a poll of the top 5 worst movies of the year. Yoga Hosers came in number 2.
What was number 1?
I don't remember. I just
It's like Tusk.
but I saw,
this year.
They carried it over to
But I saw Yoga Hosers. They're like, it was pretty much a film made just for Kevin Smith.
Dude, we have to watch that movie.
Yeah, I'm down.
As I say, I've already have my pick for next week, but if one of you two want to use yours,
I'm just saying at some point in the future that's
it's
gonna
on
happen.
Netflix, so
Oh shit.
so we should watch it before one of us has to pay for it.
Gotta see Ming Chen.
As a Bratzi?
Yeah.
But all right. I think that'll do it this week.
So
Next week is my pick, and I'm going to do Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
I just
You
bought.
have it.
I bought the Blu-ray,
Oh shit.
and it was Blu-ray DVD combo. So
Sweet, I'm pumped.
And you've never seen it?
No. I've
No.
seen bits and pieces.
But it also has 3 of the original Roger Rabbit shorts, so I'm looking forward. We might watch those as well. So
I'd be down for that.
Who's the animation studio that does Roger Rabbit?
I think it's Disney. Yeah, Disney I think owns the rights to Roger Rabbit.
Disney owns
Maybe.
Roger Rabbit?
It was it Warner Brothers?
I'd be more inclined to say Warner because
Well, the thing
Oh,
is, Mickey's in the movie.
I think it is Warner. Yeah,
Mickey
this
Mouse
was
is in the movie.
with the Warners and the Disney characters. This is the one movie they actually
Like,
go
you're gonna
together.
see a bunch of shit where you're like, I can't believe all this shit is in one movie.
I think it's Warner owns Roger Rabbit, but Disney was given certain rights to the character, and like they were given certain proceeds, like because they own. I remember doing a backlot tour, and there's like a giant machine at the end that Disney owns it. Disney owned the machine, like it was given to them for the movie. So,
Huh. I don't know. For some reason, I had this inkling that Disney wouldn't want to partner with a company that sexualizes cartoons.
It was really risky, I think, on Disney's part, but it's actually really cool because like you get to see Donald and Daffy interact.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it. I was gonna say I wouldn't call that movie overly sexualized either, but
I'm just talking about Jessica Rabbit.
yeah, she isn't bad. She's just drawn that way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a point for me.
Okay.
Okay, it was the production company was Touchstone and Amblin Entertainment. So
Spielberg.
But it's directed by
Spielberg says, "Hey Disney, let me get you shit." They're like, all right.
And it was Zemeckis who directed it.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I like Zemeckis.
And then you got Bob Hoskins and Christopher Lloyd. So
who's Lloyd?
You'll see.
You'll see.
Okay.
Yep. And then Buena Vista distributed it, but yeah.
Which is Disney.
Yep.
So yeah, that's probably part of it is they did distribution and said use some of the characters.
Huh. That film kind of totally passed over my head when I was a kid.
It was more like, hey, if you want us to use your characters, we'll let you distribute. It's probably more like it.
What did I say?
You said, we used your character, so distribute. Like, you kind of said the same thing, but you said it, like, backwards. Like, you said more like, because you let us use your characters, we'll let you distribute it.
Yeah, I'm aware that's not how business works.
Yeah, but...
what kind of truck
garbage?
was
Yeah,
it?
I was gonna just say that. What kind of garbage truck was it?
Was it a regular one? Or special?
Go fuck yourselves. But that's our pick for next week.
Fucking tie. That's not how distribution... Yeah, distribution... That's not how distribution works.
I'm trying to end the pod! Alright. Thank you for sticking with us in this weird episode that we just had.
We hope you laughed. We hope you cried.
I know I did both.
I hope you watch Randy Quaid's sex tape.
Why would you...
Because I don't want to be the only person that's seen it.
Are you going to tag that?
Am I going to tag... No. I'm pretty sure that's a good way to get something banned somewhere.
Alright. But yeah, feel free to reach out to us. We got our Facebook page, YouTube,
like and subscribe.
Libsyn,
Twitter,
thank you.
At TJD Movie Reviews.
Email, TJD Movie Reviews.
We will respond.
At gmail.com. Yeah. I love responding.
We're not overly shy.
No.
Tell your friends.
Tell your parents.
Tell your kids.
Maybe not. Probably not.
Unless your kids are like in their 20s.
Yeah, you can tell those kids.
But, yeah. Do you have one other thing, Drew?
Oh yeah, we had like a really huge surge in downloads today.
Yeah.
Especially. So I don't know what you guys are doing, but keep doing it.
Yeah.
Get the word out there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys help make this happen every week, so thank you.
We do this for fun.
Yeah.
So.
We do it for free.
Yeah.
I'm losing money.
All right. That'll do it for this week. I'm Ty.
Jake.
And I'm Drew.